Hi golfers, Nick here from American Golf. I'm down at the entry store today, and today I have with me the new Callaway X Forged iron. So just been launched by Callaway alongside the Apex MB, which looks amazing. Not had a chance to test that unfortunately. So it's Callaway's forged cavity, and first impressions, as soon as I saw this I thought it looks beautiful, amazing. Like I've been fortunate to have hit it on the golf course, but today I've got it in testing indoors. I've got the TrackMan, I've got the Pro V1 golf balls. So I'm going to give you my opinion, what I think of it indoors. The club's 33 degrees, so kind of like a normal sort of loft for a 7-iron. I think it's a degree stronger than the Apex MB. I'm going to be testing it as I do with these players' clubs. I'm going to hit 5 standard shots, I'm going to hit 3 draws and 3 fades. See how easy it is to work this golf club. So Pro V1 golf balls, TrackMan. Let's start off with, I've got KBS Tour 120 stiff. I'm going to start off just with the standard shots. So first impressions, I think it looks awesome. Now, I'm not always a massive fan of Callaway irons, I have to say, but I think their MB and their Forge is absolutely awesome. Looks stunning behind the ball, so really looking forward to testing this, see how it performs. So this sort of loft I'm probably expecting about 165 sort of distance, so maybe not the longest, but let's see how it performs. Wow, I have to say, it does feel awesome off the face. Still getting up to 120 ball speed, which is pretty quick for me. Launching at around 18.5, which I'd sort of expect. Carry distance 163 there. Does feel absolutely awesome off the face. Launch was 18, so sort of again similar sort of launch. Ball speed jumps up there. 126 ball speed, pretty fast for me. 171 carry, wow, must be warming up. Wouldn't expect that sort of distance off this club, but feel-wise, it feels absolutely awesome. Felt a little bit off the bottom of that. Still quite a nice flight. 123 ball speed, getting a lot of ball speed, more than I'd expect. Feels absolutely lovely. Getting 125 ball speed, really quick for this sort of loft on the club. 172 carry. Launching around 17. Still looks quite a high flight, even though launch is maybe a tiny bit lower than I'd expect. Okay, so what's that, 4 shots, one more. Feels solid, powerful, nice looking flight. Again, 170 carry. Launched at around 16. Ball speed 124. So that's 5 standard shots. First impression, loving this golf ball. It looks good, feels good. Let's see how it performs when I try and shape the ball. So you can see on the screen there how sort of consistent that ball flight was. So for me, looking at a player's club, I'm looking at something which I can shape. So I'm going to try and hit some draws here. So you can see my videos before, you know I play the ball a bit further back in the stance, so it's back on that grid, promotes some more of a sort of an inside attack into the ball. So let's go, just try and hit a draw. Felt a little bit off the bottom, but shapes it back nicely to the target. 165 carry. Wasn't maybe my best strike, I only launched at 12 that. But I'll tell you what, I did feel that off the bottom, and I think that's really important when you've got a golf club. You can sort of feel where you hit it on the face, and that feels lovely. You get really good sort of feedback from it. Nice draw back to the target again. Feels like you can really shape it, you get good feedback from the face. 170 carry, yeah, launch is down to 14, it tends to happen, move that ball back in stance. Lows and launch, but path moves out to the right, just to give you that bit more of a draw. So one more. Again, felt a little bit off the bottom, so probably why I didn't quite shape back to the target there. Still 166 carry, launch at about 13. So that's 3 draw shots. Like I said there in the video, you get really good feedback off this face. I mean, it's really important for me when I'm hitting a sort of a player's club. I need to know where I'm hitting the ball in the face. I think it's really important. So pretty impressed so far. Got the 3 draw shots there. And I'm going to try and hit 3 fades. So opposite this time, I'll move the ball further forward on the grid. So just in front of my left shoulder. Just going to lower the handle slightly. I'm not expecting particularly long distance, maybe 150, 155, but it tends to happen when I play the ball further forward. So Feels so good. Nice little fade back to target. Yeah, 155 carry, tends to drop in distance. Launch goes up to 22, spin rate jumps up to 8, almost 9,000. Ball speed drops slightly to 118, so playing the ball a bit further forward in the stance, for me, will just take a bit of yardage off. Find it the easiest way to sort of shape, also lowering the handle here. Slightly at the heel that. Like I said before, I can really get really good sort of feedback from this club. Let's go one more. Face the path, 0.2 open. It's kind of a fade. Last one. Oh, feels so good. Maybe started out a little straight, 160 carry, but so far, looks, feel, performance, really good. So let's sit down now, take a look at that data in a little bit more detail. Okay, so first impressions of this golf club. Looks great behind the ball, feels great, performs. I think it's one of the best clubs I've ever hit from Callaway. I'm so impressed with this golf club. If I played Callaway, it would be going in the bag, but let's take a look at the data. So first of all, sort of as I do with all these sort of players clubs, sort of hit sort of 5 standard shots. The first shot was a little bit shorter than the rest, maybe just easing myself sort of into it, but sort of the last 4 shots all sort of pitched within 3 yards of carry, this is what you want from a players club. You want something that's going to go the same distance every time. Also you want something that you can work as well, which we'll get onto in a minute, but just looking at the ball flight first of all from the standard shots, you can see virtually just all of them just left the target. You can see the top view, the side view, very sort of consistent sort of ball flight. I was quite impressed with ball speed, so 124 ball speed average for the 5 shots, that's quite high I think for a sort of a players club, so impressed with that. Launch angle around 17, which maybe a fraction lower than I thought it was going to be. Spin rate 7.4, so good sort of spin rate there. And carry distance 169, which is maybe a little bit longer than I was expecting. I was sort of expecting more like 165 sort of carry. So for 169 carry, I was quite impressed with that, and obviously that was with the first one, which sort of pitched 163. So around 170 carry for this golf club, pretty impressed. We moved on and we hit 3 draw shots, and like I explained in the video, they moved the ball back in the stance. It tends to lower the launch, so I'm not going to really look at the figures in too much detail from that respect. It's more about how easy it is to sort of work the golf club. So again, you can see from the ball flight, very sort of consistent sort of shape on the ball. And I mentioned sort of in the video there, you could really feel sort of where you're hitting the ball in the face. So it gives you really good feedback. So you can see with the draw shots, nice little sort of shape to it. And then just moving on to the fade shots there, again sort of consistent sort of flight, similar sort of distance where it pitched. I think the first one just dropped off a tiny bit, the other 2 were sort of bang on the 160. I was impressed with this golf club. You can work it, feels good, and it looks absolutely awesome. I'm really looking forward to fitting golfers down here at American Golf for this golf club. I think it's going to be a really popular golf club this year. So golfers, if you haven't tried it out, come down to American Golf and we'll be happy to help you out.